Welcome to Streaming Into the Voids, What's New in Streaming, where we tell you what's coming the week of July 11th. I'm Kim Hollis, and with me are David Mumpower.
Hi, everyone.
Raul Buriel.
Hello.
And Tim Bridey.
Hi there.
We'll start with Netflix and The Apartment Job coming July 11th. In this Korean comedy, a former gangster runs for the position of Apartment Residents Association president to track down a hidden stash of money. During his quest, he inadvertently uncovers deep-seated corruption within the complex and begins to transform into an unlikely local hero for the neighbors.
That is legitimately one of the best storyline pitches I've heard this decade.
I know, it's so good. Also on July 11th is Piece Heroines.
In this special set in the One Piece universe, Nami heads to the shop after a shoddy pair of shoes hurts her feet. The designer offers to remake them if she models for his runway show. I'm sorry, this just became incredibly sexist in like 12 words.
I know. Next up is Love is Blind UK After the Altar coming July 12th.
In this 3-episode special, we'll see where life and love has taken cast members from seasons 1 and 2 since leaving the pods.
Also on July 12th is Susana and Elvira, No Plan B.
In this Colombian film, after a fallout abroad, 2 former best friends reluctantly reunite to plan a high-profile wedding for the hottest artists in town with no plan B.
On July 13th is Golden Kamuy 3, the Abashiri prison raid. In this Japanese film, in a fierce 3-way fight over a hoard of Ainu gold, Asirpa and Sugimoto head to Abashiri prison, where Noperabo and the truth about her father await. On July 13th at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, it's the Home Run Derby 2026.
Oh, and the biggest baseball fan on the podcast gets this one. The best sluggers in baseball put their power to the test and chase home run glory live from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia.
Next up is Hot Ones Extreme Heat, also on July 13th.
Immediately after the Derby, Will Ferrell, Fortune Feimster, and Jimmy Tatro, stars of the upcoming golf comedy The Hawk, will endure 10 rounds of chicken wings with host Sean Evans. I'm sorry, 10 rounds? Oh no, they're going to die.
I'm more likely to watch this than I am to watch the Home Run Derby.
Next up is Quarterback Season 3.
Jaden Daniels, Baker Mayfield, Cam Ward, and Joe Flacco maneuver through injuries, upsets, and career crossroads during the 2025-2026 NFL season.
Next up is Marry or Move On, Season 4, coming July 15th. This season heads to Las Vegas as Nick and Vanessa Lachey put 6 new couples to the test as they swap partners and enter trial marriages with strangers, taking a gamble on love. On July 16th is the aforementioned The Hawk, Season 1.
On the back 9 of his career, golf legend Lonnie the Hawk Hawkins chases one final major and drags everyone he loves into the chaos. Will Ferrell stars along with Molly Shannon, Chris Parnell, David Hornsby, and Luke Wilson.
Also on July 16th is Me Before Me.
In this Indonesian drama, a young student battling pressure, panic, and a demanding father uses a class project to discover that truth, not trophies, might finally set him free.
Also on July 16th is Until the T-shirt Dries, Season 1.
In this Japanese series, a 40-year-old wedding magazine editor has a happy marriage until an accident involving another couple exposes her husband's secrets. There's a weird title, though.
It is a very weird title. On July 17th is 23,000 Lives. In this German film, a group of young people set sail for the Mediterranean to save the lives of refugees, a mission that puts their ideas of law and justice to the test. Also on July 17th is Desire.
In this Mexican film, when a married lawyer starts an affair with her daughter's swim coach, a torrid romance turns into a twisted game where everyone loses control.
Also on July 17th is The East Palace, Season 1.
In this Korean dark fantasy, a man who walks the spirit world and a court lady who hears the dead enter the East Palace by the king's orders. Can they unravel its dark secrets? Dun dun dun.
Heartstopper Forever will also debut on July 17th.
It's a new school year for the Truum Higgs gang. As Nick and Charlie's relationship deepens, their thoughts turn to life after the last bell rings.
And this is a movie that wraps up the 3 seasons of the popular Heartstopper series on Netflix.
And our final Netflix release is The Map of Longing, Season 1, coming July 17th. In this Spanish limited series, before her death, Lucy creates a game for her sister Greta, pushing her into a journey of self-discovery and toward the charming Will Tucker. We'll move on to Disney Plus and Rabbit Hole Season 1 coming July 13th.
This 10-episode teen variety series features 36 popular content creators from platforms like YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch.
On July 17th is Descendants, Wicked Wonderland.
Now that the Queen of Hearts is nice and Cinderella is safe, things seem perfect for Red and Chloe. But little do they know that changing the past created a new villain, Maddox Hatter. When Maddox captures the Queen of Hearts, Red and Chloe must work with Red's new sister Pink, Luisa Madrigal's son Luis, Captain Hook's daughter Hazel, and Maddox's son Max to save her and all of Wonderland. That sounds really dramatic for a Disney program.
It really does, yes. And then on July 17th is They Fight. Recently released from prison, Coach Walt Mangian joins a local youth gym to help a ragtag team of adolescent boxers aspiring to a national championship. Andre Holland, Wendell Pierce, and Samira Wiley star. On Paramount Plus, it's The Real Wolf of Wall Street coming July 14th.
This 3-part docuseries reexamines the story of Jordan Belfort, the stockbroker turned criminal who was memorably played by Leonardo DiCaprio in Martin Scorsese's movie The Wolf of Wall Street.
And he's even worse, apparently, than what the movie showed. On Peacock, it's Married at First Sight, Season 20, coming July 16th.
This high-stakes dating show returns for its milestone 20th season as a new group of singles takes the ultimate leap of faith by walking down the aisle to marry a complete stranger and seeing if their marriages can go the distance. Gosh, I'm rooting for all of them.
Okay, we have an MGM Plus release this week, and it is called The Westies, Season 1, coming July 12th.
In 1980's Hell's Kitchen, New York, 2 men who knew each other from childhood take differing paths in life, with one a police officer and the other a member of the Westies criminal gang. This stars J.K. Simmons and Titus Welliver.
Wow.
Yes, trailer's pretty good, and I've seen a lot of commercials for it. On Prime Video, it's Murder 101 coming July 13th. A case that haunted Tennessee's best detectives for decades is cracked wide open with the help of some unlikely investigators, a high school sociology class. This 3-part docuseries is based on the hit podcast. Then on July 15th, it's Ride or Die.
In this limited series, best friends Debbie Claiborne and Judith Burton thought they knew everything about each other, except Judith turns out to be an international assassin. When a mysterious figure emerges from Judith's past and a hit goes horribly wrong, both of their worlds are turned upside down as they're forced to go on the run. It's a race against time and a road trip across Europe with law enforcement, highly trained assassins, and some very dangerous criminals at their heels. This stars Octavia Spencer and Hannah Waddingham.
And on July 17th is Young Farts Trailer Parts Season 1.
Small town brothers Jagger and Dawson run Young Farts RV Parts, a multi-million-dollar business where they turn trailer trash into cash. Between outrageous schemes, chaotic stunts, and big-hearted hijinks, these brothers chase one wild idea after the next, all for the love of their family and the empire they're building.
On Apple TV, it's Lucky Season 1 coming July 15th.
When a multi-million-dollar heist goes sideways, Lucky is forced to go on the run. To fight for her life and find a way out, she must return to the illicit, dark life of crime she was raised in one final time. Anya Taylor-Joy stars, along with Annette Bening, Timothy Olyphant, and Ingenue Ellis Taylor.
And we're going to close it out with Hallmark Plus and Snowbound for the Holidays coming July 17th.
Kim, before I read this, what was the heat index today?
Well, the real feel was 116 at one point.
116 degrees. So let's talk about hotel manager Cassidy Evergreen evaluating a cozy ski lodge. That's topical, right? But
Sounds lovely.
Christmas magic and its charming owner, Trace Anderson, turn a simple assignment into a heartfelt choice between duty and love. And this right here, this is why we need Christmas in July.
It really is. We just need to imagine that we can,
Go outside comfortably?
Go outside comfortably, yes. I think that we might give Lucky a chance. It looks interesting. I always like Will Ferrell, so we'll try the Hawk as well. And then, as David mentioned, the East Palace actually looks really interesting, so we will probably at least watch the first episode.
The Hawk looks like a desperate attempt by Will Ferrell to return to more slapstick comedy. I don't know that it's necessarily going to land very well. I am very intrigued by the Westies on MGM Plus. I just need to figure out how to watch it. But I am really interested in Lucky on Apple TV, so I will probably be focusing on that.
I'm going international this week. I will be watching The Apartment Job. As Kim said, we actually talked about it during the recording, and we're going to watch The East Palace. And I also disagree with you two. I think Until the T-shirt Dries sounds fantastic, and I love that name.
Until the T-shirt Dries sounds like a documentary about the failure of Girls Gone Wild.
There it is.
Oh, yes, and I will be celebrating Christmas in July.
Of course. So go watch something.